Hi guys, I'm Dan Olson, Artist Corner. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I am going to try a method that I recently saw Fiona do. So this is an attempt at a copycat of something that she did. I have a 5-chamber split cup sitting over here, and the colors that we're using today is a metallic lemon, SAP Green, metallic, Phthalo Green, metallic, and then a metallic gold, a metallic copper, and then I have a metallic white. I put the 5 colors in there, and then similar to what Fiona did, I put a layer of white over the top. So let's go ahead and gently pick this up and see what we can do. Yeah, her painting started out slowly, and then the color started coming on, and then I just looked at it and I was pretty much awestruck at what I was watching her create. So we're doing this. I wrapped a drumstick in aluminum foil, placing it just a little bit over the top of the canvas, held up by a couple of Dixie cups. And then we're allowing the aluminum foil to create the various designs as it drips off of that. Do not believe that I am using the same colors that she did. Some might be a little bit similar, but I thought I would choose my own color palette. And then give this a shot. Okay. I think I'm going to put in a little bit more color in the cups and do a little bit more over the white base, and then we will tilt to spread it around a little bit. Let's see. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's Friday here, and I'm getting kind of excited. I have my son coming up with my grandson, and it is our intent to build a mechanical spin art table, which, by the way, should be totally awesome. If what I'm envisioning in my head I can bring to life in my backyard. Just trying to make conversation with you as I'm filling up the cup. As always, please leave comments. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you would like to see. Point me in the direction of anything that you really like, that you think that, hey Dan, let's see how you do that. I love watching the acrylic pouring YouTube videos. People out there are just so creative, so talented. Okay. And let's add a little bit more paint here. Let it drizzle out over our drumstick. Drum roll, please. Okay, well, let's hold the drumstick in place. Did really well there for a second, until we started putting on that second coat. I'm not too worried about it falling off, to be perfectly honest. Just Bob Ross would define it as a happy little accident. So let's see what this does. Then we'll apply a little bit more white around it to help with the tilt. I do want to let this sit here for just a second and let as much freely drop off as wants to. So we'll give that a second, but it looks pretty cool down there, doesn't it? On the canvas, all of the different mixtures of the colors, it's definitely a different artistic style than a typical bloom or a Dutch pour. But just as pretty, that's for sure. Okay. I'll go ahead and set that aside. Move our cups over there for now. Add in a little bit more metallic white. Using my Nic Pro metallics for this one, there are certain types of paints, methods that I really love this paint for. Others that I would choose to use different paints. But let's pick this up and start moving the colors and see where it gets us. Gonna take it a little bit slowly at first. I gotta say, I love the pattern. I love the design. Thank you so much, Fiona, for coming up with this idea. And let's run them back to those corners. And now I'm just working a little bit on placement. Man, I love that. What do you guys think? That was, honestly, for as much as I love what the canvas is looking like right now, I mean, you watched, that was a pretty non-difficult paint. Okay, cut this out, take a look. Let it run a little bit more in various. I like the little white stripes that came in that are there. Okay, let me take my gloves off. And let's torch this. I'm not trying to create any cells here. This paint, unless you get pretty active with silicone or something, isn't going to create cells. So I am just trying to pop the bubbles and get it to be even. I love that. So if you're interested, this is Fiona's creation. This is my take on it. Split cup. I know that she sells those online, split cups. This is not one of hers, but she does sell them. So if you want, you could go and get hers. Hers a little bit firmer. Mine's, I always have a problem with that. But what do you think? Please subscribe to the channel, hit like. Let me know what you think. I love to get comments. I will respond back to them. And let me take you in for the close-up. Okay. So I was using a metallic paint. So it's got those shimmers. You know, the shimmering flecks of added brilliance and color and vitality. There you go. This painting is definitely going to get a coating of epoxy and resin on it when it's done. Thanks so much, guys, for coming by to watch.